Actually, this has been a tremendous release date, in my opinion. Lots of albums that I really measure up amongst the better albums of the year, so let's get started over here. Some really great stuff. First of all, this is the new album from Louis Logic, a rapper from Brooklyn.
Great cover.
Great cover. Totally decked out with the zebra art. The CD is also emblazoned with zebra stripes, just so you know, inside. Yeah, this guy made a lot of moves in the late 90s, as you know, with like dropping 12 inches, such as Factotum, which is almost the quintessential drinking anthem, hip-hop drinking anthem of the late 90s. He used to work with Jedi Mind Tricks and Demigods. He was part of the Demigods. And then, he also put out a couple of great albums back in the day, like Cinematic and Misery Loves Comedy, and he kind of dropped off the map for a while. This is actually his first album in 7 years, time which he actually spent learning how to play piano, taking vocal lessons, and testing his material out on crowds, going on tour. He's actually on Fake 4 now. He's been on tour with Cheshki a couple of times, and this is kind of his new style of music reflects the whole Fake 4 roster too, because it's very poppy. It's entirely self-produced. He made all of the music on it, and he did all of the weird singing on it, all of the raps. Obviously, he's still a very clever rapper. I think that this one, he almost reflects upon his past career as a rapper, and it's a little more mature. He's not making as many snarky, he's sort of known for his snarky comedy raps. He's less snarky comedy raps, more witty reflections upon his career and upon,
and truly a dedicated artist to do that.
He is a very dedicated artist. It's called Look on the Blight Side. I do recommend checking this one out. This Mad Dukes and Fresh Kills album is something that I highly recommend. This Mad Dukes guy is a relatively unknown rapper from Buffalo, New York, who's a pretty young guy as I understand it. He will knock your socks off, pretty much. He's just like
who would you compare him
soulful. He's got a lot of soul to his stuff. It's very catchy, but he's also really knows how to hold down a mic. I don't know. It's traditional. It sounds very traditional. I'll say that. I'm trying to start blanking on comparison points here, but I do really recommend it. It's got Blueprint on it too, and this guy Fresh Kills, who produced it, is a producer from Toronto. Who, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Toronto, somewhere in Canada. He makes really great boom bap beats too. He usually works with Canadian rappers who I'm not a big fan of, but I have to say it's great to hear him teamed up with a truly talented rapper. And this is all loosely based around The Great Gatsby, actually. It's based around themes of the 1920s. It's called Getting Gatsby, and it is solid as hell from front to back. I was like, every song I thought was really, really solid on it. Next up, we have a sort of competition here amongst the recent producer comps. Okay. We have both Marco Polo and this guy Kid Tsunami both dropped recent albums, and these albums
for album cover, Kid Tsunami wins.
Yes, I'm actually a slightly bigger fan of the Kid Tsunami album overall too, but I was going to say that both of these albums are loaded, like chock full of legendary artists as guests. So with Marco Polo, we have Organized Infusion, Rod Digga, MC8 and King T are on a song. The Last Emperor is on here. Large Professor, Inspected Deck, OC, and Tragedy Gaddafi on one track. Like a posse cut. They've got Gangrene's on here. Breeze Brune of the Juggernauts is on this thing. So, this guy really pulls in a lot of talent for his projects. And, he's also got some, modern production chop skills that are really good. Now, Kid Tsunami, this dude's from Australia. It's very traditional sort of boom bap-ish stuff, but once again, this is almost like reading off a list from one of those super rapping comps back in the day. It's like Cool G Rap, KRS-One, AG, Bahamadia is on there, Elvis Sensei, Cool Keith, obviously Master Ace is on one song. There's a song with Sadat X and Thurston Howell.
And he's Australian.
And he's from Australia. This is really good. I really enjoyed this. It reminds me of, like I said, we're listening to a super rapping comp or something. It's very simple, kind of like artists who you like or want to like who are still doing it. And I recommend that. Now, I did save the best for last here.
All right.
Because this album is absolutely tremendous in my opinion. This is a group out of Minnesota called No Birds Sing. They're a 3-person hip-hop band consisting of this rapper Joe Horton, and the producer is Graham O'Brien. And now Joe Horton released an album earlier this year under Mixed Blood Majority with Crescent Moon, which I think I reviewed on this. But I will say that this thing has, not only is it one of my favorite albums of the year, it also is the best produced hip hop album of the year. The music on this thing is on some next level of amazing. That's all I can say. This guy Graham O'Brien produced it with one other person. They're just sort of we're like session musicians or something, and I've been trying to do some research on these guys because of how impressed I was by the production on this, and they don't have that many projects out as a production team, but I'm definitely looking into everything they put out because the production on here is very dark, atmospheric. It takes you listen to it in headphones and it just takes you places. Like, it's just emotive, expressive. There's almost no sampling on it. It's all just guitar playing and weird sort of keyboards and piano. And man, this album is just a knockout. It's also got a really cool list of guests on it, like I know a bunch of Minnesota guys like Crescent Moon and Christoph Crane, plus Sage Francis is on there, and Sadistic. Extremely high recommendation for No Bird Sing. Essential to check out. Let's check out some vinyl over here too. Start by saying that we got in this Dilla Donuts box back in the 7-inch box, which was our fastest selling.
What was that? No,
just finally restocked. This was probably the fastest selling record, one of the fastest selling records I've ever ordered from the store. We also got this 10-inch from Computer J. Savage Planet Discotheque Volume 2. This guy's a pretty well-known producer these days, putting out a lot of projects with Gaslamp Killer, who I believe is on here, and a bunch of other people. It's cool stuff.
10-inch.
10-inch status there. So Action Bronson's got something new out on vinyl. Sob Stories, produced by Harry Fraud. This one, I believe, came out as a download earlier this year, but now it's available exclusively on Wax. And you could say that this is Action Bronson's major label debut.
What label?
It's on Atlantic Records.
Oh, really? Okay.
With Vice co-signing it. And yeah, I feel like this guy's going to be pretty huge. Like Ghostface fans just
I'm a
gobble
fan,
him up,
yeah.
like, boom,
He just misses that he sounds like Ghostface. But
yeah, that's true.
But he does.
Pretty crazy cover here. This is actually, they printed a T-shirt of this, bizarrely. I can't imagine walking around with a T-shirt of this scene of Action Bronson, but I'm sure some people will be into it. Foreign Exchange's album now on vinyl, the new one, Love in Flying Colors. This is I stocked the deluxe edition of it here, so it's a little pricier than the regular one, but you get a limited edition blue vinyl with a bonus 7-inch. Foreign Exchange fans shouldn't sleep. I don't know how long these are going to stay in stock. So.
Okay.
Mad Dukes and Fresh Kills got the vinyl treatment here. I've already preached. I've already done my Mad Dukes gospel there, so I'll save you on that. And Kelly Chris's new album
on vinyl
is now available on Wax. Goes to the finish line. I've been hearing very great things about this. I'm actually a big fan of Kelly Chris has a rapper buddy, Denmark Vesey, who just put out something, and we're sold out of it currently. I already have it on reorder, but Denmark Vesey is kind of a beast on the mic too. You should definitely check him out. I think that covers it. So.
Okay, thank you so much. Elite at Amoeba Music, Berkeley.